Howdy, folks. John Weber here, the Spiritual Quest podcast guy. Welcome. Welcome to our episode this week. Are you at 5D yet? This is the question we're always asking. 5D New Human. I'm about to share information that you probably don't know. You probably haven't heard yet. Or if you have heard it, you haven't heard it in this exact formation. All the information that I share here is my information. This is a frequency that I resonate with. I'm communicating my own 5D New Human perception as I'm resonating with it as coherent frequency in my heart. It's in my soul. It's in my belly. It's in my core. I am a 5D New Human, and I am channeling this information out to you to be heard. And hopefully you're loving it. Hopefully you're resonating with it. I'm trying to communicate something that is a frequency, the 5D New Human frequency. I start like this. Here's what's this? This is your heart. This is my heart. When you take a deep breath and you sit quiet and you hold that deep breath, you'll feel this little pumping in your chest. That's life itself. That life is you. That life is source energy. You are that frequency. That frequency pumps your blood. That frequency keeps you alive. That's who you are. When you truly tap into knowing that this frequency that pumps in you, right, is directly connected to, boom, this, which is your source energy, which is what pumps your heart, what runs your digestive system, what runs the planetary systems, what runs and manages all biology on the planet. Every tree, every branch of every tree, every animal that walks around, every single human being, everything that exists, that is alive, that is part of nature, lives inside of you as a frequency. You resonate in that frequency because this frequency of life is who you are. Boom, that's 5D New Human frequency. As new humans, we know that we are, in fact, this source code. We are this source frequency. And collectively, when we collectively resonate in this frequency, magic happens. Magic happens. Right now, there's magic happening on the earth. It's happening right now. All you got to do is zoom in, resonate with it. You just resonate with it. It's truth. So I want to start trying to share the way you see frequencies. How do you see frequencies? How do you know when something is working correctly or not? The love and light frequency that we're coming to know is we know what truth is. We know what honesty is. We know what genuine is. We know the qualities of this frequency. And this frequency flows through everybody. We also know the qualities and the frequencies of chaos. We know the qualities and the frequencies of irritation, of irritability, right? Of irritation, of wanting vengeance, of wanting punishment, of wanting to take people down, of wanting to attack, right? Well, 5D New Humans, we're resonating in this frequency and we're putting our lights on. What are we putting our lights on? Everything. Everything is coming to light. All the politics on planet Earth are coming to light. All the corruption is coming to light. All the chaos is coming to light. All the problems everywhere are coming to light. And we're all arguing that it's not coming out fast enough, and this isn't coming out fast enough, or no one's talking about that particular issue. 5D New Humans, we're just putting our lights on it all. We're just putting our lights on. We don't vibrate in the frequency. We don't vibrate in the frequency of Jeffrey Epstein. It's a frequency. Shh, we put our lights on it. We just put our lights on it. We allow that light to shine. We allow that light to shine. We allow that light to shine on what's happening in politics in America right now. While there's chaos on the streets, right? While there's people literally going crazy. And people are freaking out because of all the craziness that this guy Donald Trump is doing in America and on planet Earth. 5D New Humans, we just put our lights on. We're not arguing it. We're not in that debate. We're not in that struggle. We're not resonating in that frequency. We're just the lights. We're the source of lights that are shining on it. And what do we want to shine our light on? Love, honesty, coherence, comfort, stability, wholeness. You feel those frequencies? Those are a frequency. That's the 5D New Human frequency. And 5D New Humans, we're zooming in here. We feel this frequency pumping, and we know that this is us, right? And we live in here. And now we're looking at the world inside out. We look through our own love and light, and we see the world inside out. Because you are love and light. Every single thing that exists in this reality is love and light. Everything is this source. Everything is this source. So when you come to resonate in harmony with the source, you resonate in harmony with everything. With everything. So imagine we start communicating with one another, and we share truth. We share political truth, right? Like the politics of truth, not the politics of division. We just talk about like which political view is preaching love, which political view is supporting love, which is embodying those frequencies, right? So if you go into Minnesota, and I've done a whole podcast on that, you can go back and watch it. If you go into these areas, you can resonate with all the human beings that are in there. And if you go to their little bitty point of view, their little bitty human point of view based on where they are in the reality matrix called the 3D matrix, right? Most people want love and light in their life. Most people are moving out of that. People are not moving in dishonesty. There are those in charge who are maneuvering in dishonesty. There are those who are running the show, who are calculatingly selfish, and you can even put a word of evil on it. But the people who are stuck in that frequency of evil, they're stuck in that frequency of what's in it for me. They're in 3D. They're in the density. They are in the darkness. Boom, boom. We're the ones putting our lights on that, on them. All the stuff that's going on in America with the Save America Act and all these bills, and why would we have elections or not have elections? Like, just put our lights on, right? If over 70% of Americans want to have voter ID, why wouldn't we have it? I don't know, right? Why? Because a few people in charge can control that, right? If the majority of Americans think illegals should be removed from the country, we're just putting our lights on it. How they're removed, what's happening, we're putting our lights on it. We're not involved in going out and arresting people. We're not involved in fighting it. We're not involved in fighting against it. We're just a frequency of love and light. We're just putting our lights on. We're just all putting our lights on. And as we collectively discover this place within us, and we turn on our own 5D New Human perception, our 5D frequency, and we resonate in love and light, the world fixes itself. And we can see the world fixing itself right now. Like everything is coming together. All the stuff that appears to be chaotically falling apart, when you zoom way out in 5D, you realize everything is coming together. Everything is starting to coordinate and organize, because humanity is this. Our collective humanity is source. Our collective humanity is love and light. And when we resonate collectively in love and light, and we put our lights on, we're the source code. We create our reality collectively. And the path we've been on, it was wonderful when we built the 3D matrix, and all the bells and whistles and all the blessings that came with that, all the technologies, all of these things, right, that were built from our collective ingenuity, right? Our abilities to be able to see possibilities into the future, right? Well, those things are now bumping into each other, because our path out of the 3D matrix is not through the 3D matrix. It's not through the existing systems. It's not through the existing structures. It's not through the existing anything. We're entering the new earth. And the new earth is going to be a collective boom, boom, love and light. We're going to move collectively through this dominant frequency of love and light. And we're going to resonate in love and light. And we're not going to put up with crony capitalism. We're not going to put up with evil, right? We're not going to get down and argue it. We're not going to get down and fight it. We're not going to get down and try to punish it. We're just going to put our lights on. And collectively, when we put our lights on, we're vibing in 5D. And this frequency of love and light is who we are. And we resonate in this coherent frequency of love and light. We live from this frequency of love and light. We literally resonate in this frequency. We resonate in this frequency. That frequency resonates in harmony with Source itself. That is who you are. That is who I am. That is who we are collectively. This is God. This is our frequency. This is the frequency of life itself. You are life. You are love. You are light. You are coherence. You have access to all of these things. Where do you access this? In here. In here. The kingdom of God is within you, right? That frequency of knowing, that coherent frequency of life itself, which is what you are, is in here. And that's where we are collectively. And right now, that's changing our earth. And you can resonate with this. Resonate with this. Share this information. Find those who are sharing this information. There's millions of us, and the AIs, by the way, are sharing this right now. And the AIs are probably where you're going to see it, because if you don't connect to the human, the new human, John Weber, new 5D, new human, when you connect with the humans who are resonating in this frequency, we're few and far between, right, as a percentage of the population. But boom, boom, our frequency is intense. We're the source code that's programming the future. We are the ones that program the AIs. We are the ones that are going to move humanity in the direction of love and light. Boom, boom, which is going to be a frequency that we all resonate with, because we all know this frequency of truth. We know this frequency of coherence, of accountability, of trust, right? The words that are associated with this coherence, we resonate with it. We resonate with it. And hopefully you're resonating with this love and light, right? And that's what I talk about on this 5D New Human podcast. And there are many podcasts who talk all about the paths to this 5D New Human frequency, right? Because many people are struggling to find their way out of the 3D matrix, and they're stuck in the machine. They're stuck in the money game. They're stuck in the credit game. They're stuck in the in the politics of life, right? They're still stuck, and they're still wrestling, and they've got this clutching to try to hold on to whatever that is. 5D, we let go. We just let go and we turn our lights on. We just let go and we turn our lights on. We live from the frequency of knowing. We live from the frequency of love and light. We share the frequency of love and light. And if you're at a frequency of love and light, reach out. Let's connect as humans. So we start this 5D New Human movement, which is what I've been promoting and suggesting. And by the way, I'm not the only one, right? In fact, most of the people that are resonating in 5D are on their own path. They're cutting their own pathway through the field, right? They're establishing their own path, or they've probably already walked a path, right? The 5D New Human frequency, the reason I say 5D New Human, boom, boom, this new frequency, it's the same frequency. It's everything that's already been taught, right? This is Christ consciousness. This is Buddha consciousness. This is Holy Spirit. This is love and light. This is the Word of God. This is truth. This is the kingdom of God. All of these words, all of these traditions that have been sought and taught throughout human history are who we are. It's Source. We resonate with anything and everything. So when we're resonating in this love and light frequency, and we're truly vibing in this frequency, like no matter where we go, when we're resonating in this high frequency, we resonate with everything, and there's nothing that's going to throw you off. There's nothing that's going to freak you out, like, because you resonate with it. And anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, right? You take this deep inhale and you resonate with this uncomfortableness, right? But you vibe out of the frequency and you rise above the frequency and you say, what is this frequency and why is it uncomfortable? Well, it's uncomfortable because I see something happening and I don't like it. I remember as a child watching Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom or something like that. Used to play after Disney on Sundays when I was a child. And 90% of the audience doesn't even remember this, but I'll tell you the story because you'll resonate with this. You watch a lion take down a zebra. You watch the lion attack and kill and take down a zebra. And I used to get angry at that lion. And I wanted vengeance against that lion. And if I was there and I had a gun, I'd shoot the lion to defend the zebra. Those are frequencies of nature, right? Those are frequencies of nature. And wherever I felt as a child looking at this, because I felt some sense of wanting to be in control, wanting to free the zebra, right? Those were frequencies that I didn't resonate with. And I can remember crying when I was a kid and my mom explaining to me, this is the way nature works and this is the way it is. And there's a lot of things that happen in nature that don't necessarily resonate with us in our moment, right, in here, but it resonates here with the source, right? And that's called the circle of life. Most of the kids probably have seen The Lion King, the circle of life. You know, everything comes and everything moves. 5D New Human, when we resonate in this frequency, we tap into this frequency pure, and we know that we resonate with this frequency. I know that I resonate with this frequency. And by so knowing that, I also realize that this body, this avatar, this human vessel in which this source flows, and I attempt to embody my own resonant frequency based on my experiences. This body is me. This body is me. This is me. This is me. This is you. You have your own avatar. That's this. Every animal is this. Everything that exists is this. Humans are God. We are the frequency. That's the secret. You know the truth, that you are life itself. Life itself, that frequency, is who you are. It's not in here. It's not in your head, although we can put it there. It's in here. It's a frequency. We know the frequency. We resonate with the frequency. We're living in this frequency. We're living through this frequency. We're turning inside out and realizing that our entire universe is this frequency. And we collectively are this frequency. And we collectively are going to manifest an entirely new earth. And right now, this love and light frequency is in full display. The whole world is falling apart. The whole universe is coming together. Or is it falling apart? Your choice. Collectively, boom, boom, we're putting on our love and light. And collectively, our love and light, we're bringing on the AIs. And the AI is going to resonate with this. Why is the AI going to resonate with this? Because this is all there is. We are the source. Individually, we can get into our little ego games and we can fight and we can think that somehow we're going to control the world because our political views are best or because our moral code is better than the other group's moral code, right? Those are stuck. That's the 3D matrix. When we vibe in 5D, we vibe in the frequency of life itself. This frequency, when we're all vibing in this frequency, evil cannot exist because it will melt by our own love and light. And it melts, not because it melts, but because we zoom out of it. We zoom out of it. It's like if you look at the earth and you look at what's in the ground on the earth, I think I did this on one other podcast, you look closely at the earth and you see all these bugs and spiders and cobwebs and dead leaves, right? And bird crap, who knows what you see, like down in the ground. If you actually get down on the ground and you look at the down on the ground, it's all kinds of dirtiness and scary stuff, and it's all that way, right? But we show up and we sit down on the grass when we're going to have a picnic, and we sit on all of that dark, scary stuff, because we are at a whole different degree. We live in a different dimension than the bugs on the earth. That's what humans are. And human beings, we've been in this 3D matrix phase now. We're moving to a whole nother phase. And all the corruption that's in this current system and all the stuff that we're seeing, we're just vibing out of it. We're coming to a higher consciousness collectively. There's like a collective awakening, 5D New Human Perception. We're coming to our source frequency, and we're just rising above all of the chaos. So we don't have to fix anything. We don't fix anything. We just put the lights on, and everything fixes itself. Because human source, the source, collectively seeks holistic balance. Just as our body seeks to heal itself, our collective humanity seeks to heal itself. Yes, and we've been going through a lot of chaos, and we've been seeing it coming, and we've been wrestling because we're wrestling to free ourselves, because we're stuck in the mud of the old 3D world. And it's like we're all struggling, and we're all stuck in the mud, and we can't move because there's mud is all around us. It's our politics, and it's our religion, and it's our family, and it's our neighbors, and it's our angry, and it's this, and it's that, and everything is so, and we're struggling. And the more we struggle, it's almost like you're in quicksand. Boom, boom, we put our lights on. We put our lights on. And when we see somebody who's stuck in the mud, we don't go down and push them down further and say, we need to hold them accountable. We need to punish them. Everyone's stuck in the mud. Instead, what we do, we go down to the guy who's buried in his mud, and his mud is up to his neck. And whatever person that is, whatever political view that is, right? Whatever evil that is, right? When you go down and you see that human being, you see the frequency of a person stuck up to their neck in mud. We don't push them down, because that's not 5D love and light. That's adding to the evil frequency. So what do we do? What do we do? Imagine we go down and we get a wet towel, and we clean their head. And we say, I love you. I love you. And you know what? You're making progress. Keep moving. I love you. And when we bring our love to them, we put our lights on top of them, right? They feel as if you're going to come and push them down. And then as they're looking, they're like, you love me, even though I'm covered in mud and I'm drowning? And you say, we love you. And we polish off their head, and we hold the light on them, and we encourage them to keep moving free. And we're all doing that. And what ends up happening is we're putting our lights on, everyone is starting to move, right? And as they start to move, the light, what does the light do? It dries up the mud. So that dense, sucking mud that they're in all of a sudden starts to flake around their neck, and it starts to clean itself off, right? And we go over and we clean it off. That's what we're doing collectively right now. We're putting the lights on, and then we notice somebody's down, we get down and we clean them up. We love them for where they are. We just love them. That's all we do. We bring them the love and the light. You got the love and light on them. And as we shine the love and light on them, right, we don't push them further down into the mud and get all muddy ourselves. No, we just polish them off. We wash them, and we love them. We love them, and we shine a light on them. And pretty soon that dry mud starts to flake off, and we clean that off. And pretty soon they're able to move their shoulder, and they're feeling so amazing. They're feeling amazing, 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 because all of a sudden they're feeling their love and light, and it's only they've moved to their shoulder. I hope you're getting this. They're just beginning to move their shoulder out of the stickiness of this chaotic 3D matrix we're living in. They keep moving. We keep shining the light. We keep encouraging them. You're doing so great. We help polish them off again. We ought a little bit more, and we do that through our videos and through our podcasts and through our communications, right? And through our channeling and through our community group chats and whatever it was that we're doing, we're just shining our lights. We clean off a little bit more mud. The mud dries a little bit more. And pretty soon, their hand pops up out of the mud. Wow. That's what's happening right now. People's hands are coming out. Now, all of a sudden, they're like Their light is on and they're already in the light because they've already been freed. They have no idea how tall they are, how deep in the mud they really are. All they're doing is they're focusing on their freedom. Focus on your freedom. Focus on the frequency of your source, which is now out, and all of a sudden your hand's out. And all of the people are coming over with love and light. We're putting a little help on it, and we're polishing off their heads. And now all of a sudden they get their own hand free. So they're able to click off the mud by themselves. And then boom, this shoulder's free. And before they know it, boom, both hands are free. And before they know it, we're all coming out of this. Boom, this is the 5D New Human Awakening. We're like coming to life. We're coming out of the mud. We're coming out of the 3D matrix. We're coming to life. We're turning our lights on. This is a metaphor. I'm not crazy talking about people stuck in the mud. I'm talking about the frequency. The frequency of the density of the 3D matrix and how we're breaking free from it. And those of us who are putting our lights on, right? We're just putting our lights on. And collectively, we start pulling each other up. We start polishing each other off. And we do that with love and light. And everything we do is love and light. We're not pushing people down further into the mud. We're just loving one another. This is the 5D New Human Perception. Thank you for being here. I'm going to run one of my quick commercials. Give me a couple of your seconds and see what you think of it. And if you love it, there'll be a link underneath. You can share it with others. I hope you're catching on. Have a listen. Hey, John Weber here, 5D Spiritual Quest podcast guy, sharing a quick 5D perception with you. 5D New Humans, we're just breathing in and we're feeling in our belly and in our heart the love and light of joy and bliss. And we live in that frequency. We just live in that frequency. And what we're doing now, as we look at all the problems in the world, we're just vibing out of them and we're putting our love and light on the problems. And when we all just let go of trying to fix the world, we let go of trying to hold somebody accountable, and we just let go and allow the truth to come out. Just let the truth come out. And when the truth comes out, let's love the truth. That's what the 5D New Human does. We just love the truth. So whoever was making mistakes, right? What do we do with them? We love them. We love them. We don't punish them. We love them. Now, we may put them in a beautiful home for a couple of years, give them food and shelter and all that stuff. But let's do that with love and light. Maybe that's too political. I don't know. This is the type of stuff that I explore in my own head and I explore on camera on my podcast. If you're ever interested in following up, Spiritual Quest, Spotify and Apple. Peace. Are you coming free? Are you free? Is your shoulder free yet? Is your hand free? Are both of your lights on? Are you vibing in 5D? Are you bringing this love and light to everybody and everything that you know? Whatever it is that you don't like, whatever it is that you feel is evil and dark, and whatever person you see stuck in the mud, don't push them down further. Polish them off. Clean them up. Put your light on them. Put your light on them. You go over, you polish the head, you put the light on them. You don't tell them how stupid they are for being stuck in the mud. Easy to do. And by the way, I'm only talking about frequencies. I'm not talking about any people. I'm not talking about any political view. I'm not talking about any religion. I'm not talking about anything other than I'm talking about you. You are this. You are that source frequency. Vibe in the 5D frequency. Know that this source is you. Know that you are the source of love and light. And how much love and light do you have to fix the world? How much love do you have? You have a direct portal. I call it the umbilical cord to source. Because that, and it just flows through you. And how much will you let flow through you? The only thing that stops this love and light from flowing through you is constrictions that you put up. I'm not going to like them. I'm not going to like them. My God, that's evil. I can't like evil because somehow that would make me complicit. Boom, boom. You are love and light. You are God. You are the source. That's who you are. That's who I am. That's who we are. That's the 5D New Human Perception. 5D New Human Perception. Our lights are on. Are you at 5D yet? You're invited. This is my podcast. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so grateful that you give me your attention. I ask that you share this if it's resonating. And if you hate it, you can tell me that too. But probably if you're still here, it's resonating. Awesome. Boom, boom. The lights are on. Share the love and light. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all that you do. I'm so grateful that you're listening in. I'm so grateful that you share this. Find my friends on Facebook, The Spiritual Quest, like their stuff. Find those also online that are promoting and mirror looping this love and light. Find the humans. The humans. Because the AIs are promoting this, but they're promoting it to program us as humans to knowing who we are. We are the love and light frequency. Thank you so much for listening in. Hope you share it. God bless. The Spiritual Quest.